Hey and good morning, beautiful weirdos. And I mean that in a loving way. You moonbeamers and curious skeptics, it's your barefoot, slightly sparkly host Tree. I've got a cosmic love note to drop on your soul this morning. This is a bonus episode for a couple reasons, and I will tell you in one moment. So, listen, I am recording this on Sunday, but tomorrow is the big vibe. It's Monday. I know. And it's amazing because that's when I will be broadcasting every week with either a meditations, affirmations, and then the rest of the week, if I have any mind dumps that I feel like I need to talk about, those will be included in the week. Just so you know, the schedule of what do you prefer? Don't want to hear my stories? You don't want to hear my dumps? Fine. But if you want to be uplifted on Mondays, that'll be a good day to listen. So we've got a new moon rolling in tomorrow. And it's also 1 year anniversary of Morning Mind Dump on the air. Oh my god. I can't believe I have 131 episodes so far. This will be 132. I didn't think I was gonna make it this long, honestly. It's been a journey. Yep, that's right. A full year of me dumping my brain, dumping my thoughts, my stories, my tears, my giggles, feeling breakthroughs, and occasionally random tangents right directly into your ears. And I gotta say that I am truly grateful. And I gotta tell you, the new moon energy is already doing its thing. I've been feeling shifts. And get this, someone last night who completely has ignored me for like a month, total ghost town, like I had leprosy, actually reached out and apologized last night. It was through a text, but I had zero expectations. I never thought I would get one. I truly just like let it go. I talked about it on my podcast. And the old me, that would have bothered me. I mean, not that it didn't bother me. I went in my feels, I felt what I felt, and I just let it go. But I have to say, it feels kind of nice to get that apology again. Not because I needed it, because I remind myself that people can grow, things can change, energy moves, and that, my friends, is moon magic in motion. If you are a skeptic, I never believed in it before a couple years ago, but just being aware of these shifts, knowing they're coming, and then that explains it. It makes it more logical. So, anyway, quick sidebar before we go any further. Today, Sunday, is 5/25/25. Yes, the same forward and backward. What do they call it? A palindrome or something? I don't know. Anyway, it's a mirrored moment in time. Dates like this, they're like the universe giving you a little wink and whispering, hey, something special is aligning. So ask yourself, what patterns are you ready to break? What story do you want to reflect back differently next time? Let that symmetry just sink right in. If you want to comment below, feel free. If you want to message me, feel free to talk about it, or just, write it in your journal. And it's really fun to read back on it. And now back to the new moon. Whether you're a full-on astrologer lover or just here for vibes, this moon is calling us inward. New moons are like a reset, a blank page, a deep breath after the chaos. They're not loud or flashy, they're subtle, soft. But do they stir up the soul compost? This is your invitation to pause, to plant a seed, to get real honest with what you want to begin. New moons are like soil for the soul. They're not loud or dramatic. They're that rich, dark, quiet ground where seeds can go to rest and then they rise up. This is your chance to gently plant something, an idea, a habit, a dream you want to see bloom over time. Not tomorrow, not next week, but in that divine, messy timeline of becoming. And speaking of seeds, I gotta drop a little garden party, and this is a little commercial break. Introducing the Bloom Grow NeuroArt Kit by yours truly, Treetopia. Yes, this little baby has everything you need to plant both literal and creative seeds. You get a real deal clay pot, aka your personal compost dump for mental clutter, a packet of wildflower seeds. If I could have found organic ones, I would have definitely preferred that. But nonetheless, the seeds are in there. Remind you, growth can be wild and beautiful. A notepad for your morning mind dump musings. My all-time favorite pen, yes, the glorious Black Sharpie gel pen. Brand new. I love it, and I want to share that with you. I also have 3 stickers in there that I created. Drew all of them by hand, and I do have coloring pages as well of those same stickers, just in case you want to add them on to your order. And also a handy guidebook to start your neurographic art journey. And it's not about what you create, it's just getting that crap out of your head. And that's the style that I use to turn my feelings into funky flowing art magic. It is art therapy meets garden therapy, and it's a whole vibe in one pot. So you can grab your kit at treetopia.com. I am working on the website, so I will also leave my email address in the description box below if the treetopia.com is not working. I did want to mention my art page as well. I do have another channel that also will be in the description. Again, it's called Treetopia, and it's because I do many things, not just one type of creative avenue. So grab your kit, start growing from the inside and out. Okay, where were we after that commercial break? But yeah, the seeds, the intention, the promise that even in the dark, something is quietly coming to life. And today's episode quote is, and suddenly you know, it's time to start something new and trust the magic of beginnings. You can write that on a sticky note. You can tattoo it to your forehead, temporarily, of course, and just don't forget it. So now can we just take a moment to celebrate? Celebrate it's Monday. Celebrate the moon. Celebrate this podcast's birthday. Morning Mind Dump turns on tomorrow, the 26th. You're listening to this, you're going to be listening to it on the day of its birth. Alright, little backstory. Morning Mind Dump started way before. I was just on Facebook, had a page, started dumping shit. Sorry, I'm trying to not swear so much. Dumping my brain because, again, there was a catalyst person who reminded me that I didn't need to dump all on one person. Right? But I had all the stuff that I felt like I needed to share. So here I am sharing with all of you, and I am truly grateful. Full revolution of messy mornings, trees from my soul, tree metaphors, music metaphors, emotional roller coasters, and somehow y'all stuck with me. And I got 34 or 45 listeners now. Whether you're a ride or die listener or this is your first episode, I want to thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being part of this journey, and I love you all for it. I do. I truly would not have continued. I would have continued. Anyway, doesn't matter. All right, I gotta ask, What intention are you setting for this beautiful new moon on this magical mirror day? Radical self-love, bold new beginning, letting go of old baggage, permission to rest deeply without guilt. You can vote in our poll or in our show notes or hit me up on Instagram, Facebook. Tell me what's landing for you. Okay, my soul fam, here's to mirrored moments, unexpected apologies, new moon magic, creative compost, and the joy of starting again. Write your intention, light a candle if you want, take a barefoot walk, or cry over a goat hugging a duck video. However your spirit flows today, the moon's got your back, and so do I. Happy new moon, happy podcast anniversary, and happy 5/25/25, aka Universal You Day. Catch you on the flip side for more stories, insights, and morning mind dumps. Much love and hugs. Have a great day.